What's good, my peeps? We're back on we waiting for the Q114. I got 12 minutes to go, so let's talk, right? So we over here, Seagrove Boulevard and Crush Road, waiting for the Q114. So we right here, just waiting for the bus real quick. So give you guys a little, workout tip for what we're doing. So I walked from Beach Channel here all the way over here. So it's about like a mile or two. So it's kind of a good segment right here. So we're gonna stop this one right here, and then I'm gonna shoot from it. We did 10 hours and plus 4, that's 14 hours altogether. That's good. All right, we're gonna keep the phone on real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna come in the corner real quick. So yeah, so like I said about the areas where you at, right? So we talked about that. So I got a next segment right here. So certain type of areas, I had a cousin that grew up over here, but he used to live over not with that building over here, right across from me. So I usually I get off. Years back they used to have a 113, 114. I used to take the 113 and get off. I think the last stop, the 113 used to pull up at the last stop right there, and I used to get off and then cross the street right there, and I went to his house. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little taste about what we talking about, right? So certain type of things that we talked about today, like we're gonna wrap it up though, because we actually gonna be here for the next 10 minutes actually. So that's a good thing that we came over here today. So wrapping up today's thing. So let's get to it. Actually, we're gonna get to it, and when I get to it, I'm gonna get to it. So a lot of people ask me a lot of people ask me when is the merchandise gonna drop. We having our first annual event in October. I'm very excited about the event that's coming on the 3rd. The promotion trucks will be in the community area promoting it next month. I have a guy that's gonna be that he's gonna volunteer. I have to put the banner on his car. He's gonna come to every area to promote it, so that's kind of a good shit. And that's kind of a good shit right here. And a lot of young people, they like, oh man, where's the event gonna be at? So the one on the 2nd is gonna be in Manhattan, and the one on the 3rd is gonna be over by where I live in Brooklyn. So if you guys coming from Queens, you better come to Brooklyn, man. Come to Brooklyn for that event, man. Gonna be live and pop. We're gonna have a wellness talk. We're gonna have a good time, man. Good conversation, good time. I'm gonna tell you guys the secret of the tea. When I'm gonna say good time, I'm like good time. We're gonna have some music, performance, good time, raffle, basketball, all that. We're actually gonna have the permits filed next month. I'm very excited about the permits that's gonna be filed and everything, and we're gonna have a good time, man. Good time, good time. And we're gonna talk about the bus ride, the basketball winners bus tour. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna be planning a lot of events coming up for next year. For next year summertime, we're gonna be doing the Dorney Park bus ride, Hershey Park bus ride, and we're gonna have a good time. Continuously doing that, and also we're gonna have a anonymous blessing. I'm gonna tell you that right here. I'm gonna tell you, let's look at it in a different point of view, right? A lot of people say, "I love your work." Oh hell yeah, I love you too, right? They love me in the community. I was in Far Rockaway 3 years ago, and they love me over here. I used to work around this area like every day. 2 weeks ago, every day, come around the area. Walk around the area. I used to go to the boardwalk right over there, so it's kind of like a lit thing. I'm back around it. They said, "Oh, you're back?" I said, "Hey, yeah, I'm back." And today's assignment, we're going to talk about the economy in Queens, and we did talk about that. So it's like kind of a lit situation right here. You know, we listen. It's the excitement of making money as a content creator. I'm gonna tell you this. It's exciting to make money as a content creator because I'm a content creator and also I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business person. So everybody see me dressing like this, that means I'm doing it for work, you know. But everybody that see me dressing like the down hole, like, you know, see me dressing in my uniform, that means I'm working. But it's like if you see me dressing in a different way, that means I'm not working. So, you know, come with fancy clothes. It's not about, let me tell you, being a content creator is not about having fancy things in life. It's all about working your way to get the fancy things in life, you know? And the one thing I tell people, like, you don't need to be a content creator to make money. No, you could be a content creator to inspire the community and try to build up the community. That's what you do, right? I came in this content creating broke as what? With no money in my pocket. Like, I started out with nothing. Now I end up with something in my pocket. You gotta keep practicing. You gotta keep pulling up. I tell people you gotta be practicing, doing what you do. If you have a phone, take out a camera, record yourself. You know, walking on the block. That's how I started. No, to be honest, that's how I started. I take my phone, start recording myself down the street. That's how I start. You know, and then then you start making the money from there. You know, and then I build up more people. I build up more audience. I come down, build more audience, and all that. But it's not about, I tell people, it's not about the fame, though. It's all about the communication of how you respect the people, you know? I don't record people, I record the community. I don't come here to record people because the people is a community. I don't record people. People don't like to be recorded because you feel like, okay, it's okay for you to do certain things. No. But a lot of people don't realize that you're doing this for a job, right? But the thing about it is when you're doing it for a job, you can't just say, okay, I'm gonna put the camera in somebody's face. These guards that work in here, I'm gonna tell you, these guards that work here, I respect them because they're doing a job. You feel me? A lot of people that does this content creating work, they put the camera in their face, and that's disrespectful to them. And you see me, I put the camera to my face because I don't disrespect them, you know. But at the end of the day, a lot of people, they do that shit, and it's not fair for people that's gonna do that shit, you know. And if I came and did that shit, they would have said, oh, don't record me. They don't like to be recorded. And they call the cop. No. But the thing about it, you have to respect the community, because if you come to the community, respect the community, disrespect the people, and they work hard to make something themselves, it's kind of like you're doing a lot of things to get to a place in life that you could, you know, you do, like, you get to a place in life where you do certain things that you don't want to do. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm like, if I make money and y'all taking, if I make money and I'm doing this for money, no, I'm not. I'm doing this for the community, not for the money. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things that goes on with the money. A lot of people say, I said to the people, it's not about wearing fancy clothes to get a job, you know. It's about earning it to make that job happen, to make that fancy stuff happen. You see me coming here with a richest shirt on and a pants on. I didn't come to the community to put the richest shirt on. I didn't come in the community for that. I came to the community to work hard and make my money. But a lot of people don't realize how I got to this position. But people's like, oh, I'm like, no, we don't need all that information to see how you're doing certain things. You feel me? But if it's all about building up your workforce and building up your portfolio for you to get your name out there. You feel me? But money ain't picking up money for what? But at the end of the day, I could be understandable of what it is that I'm doing and how I'm gonna get to that position. But I tell people, if you don't respect the play, you ain't gonna respect the game. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But at the end of the day, when you respect the player, respect the game, you get ahead of life. And how you get ahead of life is how you're gonna work and make the stuff happen. So we here. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm here, and I'm very excited about this event. Now I have my own business. I have my own book. I have my own. I'm soon opening up a basketball wellness brand. I plan to open up a seafood restaurant too. And that's some shit, right? I thought about opening up a seafood restaurant. I said I love crab legs, so I put crab and basketball together. I make that brand happen. All right, so that's all it is. You know, I'm out and make it out. I'm out here.